Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Misses everything.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Yep. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the first over, the batting team are now on 3 for 9.
Lee, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Medium pacer.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's close.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. He's got their tail up. They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
No. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the second over.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's out. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch.
Mulder, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lee to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these 2 free-flowing batters.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Needs a dot ball.
Kohli with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
They've gone up here. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Out. Good catch.
Left-hander's out in the middle, doing a quick final check of equipment.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's a much better over. Good comeback after being smacked around a bit in the previous over. Two fielders can now be put outside the circle. Curran has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
Sangha in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Sangha taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. The full toss and worked off the pads nicely, did well before.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
Sangha has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Shot, should be runs here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nice bowling.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cuts that off well in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Misses everything.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Some adjustments to the field.
Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh my, that's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
So hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
No, terrible shot. The bowler looks really confident. Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Out! Caught.
Moore, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Oh, superb timing. Moore ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
that's just too full. Moore makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
A few moves made in the field.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Going a long way. What a shot.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease. How will the bowler respond?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short.
Breitsker coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Good return back from the deep. Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. End of another disappointing over. Curran has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
They've gone up here. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch.
Mirza, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply? Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
The bowler looks really confident. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, she'll need to wait a bit.
Curran coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Oh, fantastic catch.